Many people want to get into real estate but are scared they're going to make a mistake that's going to cost them tens of thousands of dollars. In this video, I'll be going over how to identify a deal, how to calculate if it'll cash flow, and also go over how to calculate how much you can pay for the deal while still making your target return. Say you want to make 16% on your money, then I'll be able to show you how to calculate exactly how much you should pay for the deal to get that 16% return on your money. Please like and subscribe. I'm looking to get to 100,000 subscribers by December 31st of 2024. If I get to 100,000 subscribers by December 31st of 2024, I'll be donating the first month's proceeds, the full month of December, to the American Cancer Society. So please like, subscribe once again, and share it with all your friends so we can reach that 100,000 subscriber goal. All right, so 3 points I'll be going over today is identifying the deal, calculating if it'll cash flow, and also how much you can pay for the deal in order to get your target rate of return. So with that being said, identifying a deal can be tricky. Location, population, as well as average household income are all extremely important factors when determining if it's a good deal or not. With that being said, you should feel comfortable being able to conduct a Craigslist transaction in front of the property at midnight without any worry of getting murdered. This is generally a good rule of thumb. You should feel safe out in front of the property when meeting strangers. Choosing the appropriate location can also be tricky when you're looking to find a deal. I recommend a location that has over 30,000 people as a population with the average household income of 3x your target rental amount. Now, your comps will be a better determining factor as far as how much you can actually charge for rent, but this average household income target is a great rule of thumb when determining what location you want to purchase your multifamily in. Now that you've found the location of the property, it's time to determine if it'll cash flow. Now, in order to determine if the property will cash flow, there's a few important things that you need to know prior to being able to do this calculation. First would be all operating expenses. So this would be property taxes, insurance, heating, electric, water, sewer, natural gas, landscaping, maintenance, property management, anything like this. All expenses to operate the property. Next, you'll need to know the gross rent. What's the total amount of rental income that the property produces? Third, you'll need to come up with a mortgage or debt payment for acquiring the property. And a quick example for this as well for calculating your net operating income, which is a key number when determining how much to pay for the property. An example of this would be you have gross rent of $100,000. You have an operating expense of 35%. That means your net operating income would be $65,000 per year. Now that you have that, you divide that number, like I said, by 8%, and that will give you a offer price of $812,500. So once again, the long form method is narrowing down what your exact operating expenses will be utilizing those numbers that I referenced. Operating expenses, once again, is everything that it's going to cost to operate the property. Like I said, I operate my properties between 29 to 35% operating expense. This will vary, but on the high end, like I said, I like to utilize 35%. If you feel that it's going to be more maintenance intensive or management intensive, you could go up to 40% or 45%. 45% would be extreme. You could go up to 40% on the high end there. All right, now that we're able to come up with the formula here for determining how much to pay for the property, as well as the net operating income and cash flow, it's important to incorporate your debt payments into that as well. The debt payments are a little bit more in depth and have a variety of variables that are important to understand and know before, which you'd be able to do without having to contact the property owner or anything like that. You'd be able to come up with your mortgage payments. You could go to a mortgage calculator on the internet and type in an estimated interest rate that you expect, the property taxes. Mind you, the property taxes will be including in the operating expense as well, so don't double short yourself there. I've done that before by accident. I'll put the operating expense I'll put the property taxes in the operating expense column, bringing down the net operating income, and I'll also put it in the debt column, which, like I said, it ends up coming out with a lower cash flow than is actually correct. So to put it all together, you take your gross income and you multiply by 0.35 for your operating expense. This gives you your net operating income. Once you have that net operating income, you divide by whatever percentage return you want to receive. So once again, if it's $65,000 divided by 8%, that gives you an offer price of $812,500. So you have your offering price, you have your net operating income. Now, from your net operating income, you go ahead and break that down into a monthly cost, which would be $5,416. So from there, you can calculate your debt payment, which, say, this is total example, haven't done the math on it, but say it's $2,000 a month. That would give you a cash flow on the property after debt service of $3,416.66. So that's taking your net operating income, subtracting your debt payments, and that gives you the leftover cash flow. You then can utilize that to determine your cash on cash return. So you'd multiply that margin number, the difference between the net operating income and the debt payments. You multiply that by 12 to give you the yearly income, and then you divide that by how much it costs to acquire the deal. So your down payment, closing costs, and then if there's any repair or maintenance. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. This is how you can underwrite a real estate deal in under 60 seconds. Please don't forget, once again, to like and subscribe. Once again, if I can get to 100,000 subscribers by December 31st of 2024, I'll be donating the whole month of December's proceeds to the American Cancer Society. Share it with your friends, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.